us. Patrick is here with us as well. Thanks for joining us here, Patrick. And we have a guest joining us, Mike Mooney. He is the keynote speaker of the Ascent Business Builders Summit. He's also an author, podcast, and host. Mike, thanks for joining us. We invited Patrick here because I think you guys know each other already. Is that right?
Oh yeah, we do. Actually, I was Patrick's Uber driver about 8 months ago. Only gave me 2 stars, so I still need to figure out what happened on that ride, Patrick.
Earn them, Mooney. Earn them. Earn your stars, man.
Yeah, they don't let you drive for Uber after that.
Great to see you, my friend. And thank you so much for having me on this morning. This has been fantastic.
Absolutely. I'm glad to have you join us. So tell us about the Ascent Business Builder Summit. It is happening at the Kane Center in October 8th, Wednesday, October 8th. Is that correct?
It is October 8th. And this is the vision of David Dowdy. And David is a absolutely well-respected business performance leader and coach here in the region for many, many years. And really his idea is simply from working with so many entrepreneurs who have these great visions and ideas and goals for starting their own business, for the freedom it'll bring, right? The financial benefits, the impact to the community. They often find themselves just on that hamster wheel of 60 to 80-hour weeks. They're working in the business, not on the business, where they need to be growing and scaling. And that's really where David said, I want to put together a summit, an experience where these forward-thinking leaders, these business owners can come together and get the tools that they can actually, scale and build the right way. So.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Mike, what will your role be in the summit? You talked about David, it's his brainchild. So what role do you play in this as far as having it at the Kane Center, and what are you going to be doing?
Yeah, thanks, Patrick. I appreciate that. Well, my work has been, since I pivoted out of motorsports, has been speaking, and really around the messages of helping leaders and teams perform their best when it matters most. So I'm going to be sharing a message through a keynote on really the 4 timeless and essential keys to reach new levels of performance without having to sacrifice your soul, work extra hours, bringing more authenticity to your business and your life. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a great time for sure.
Will you be tapping into the motorsports experience that you have to bring that message to the folks at the Kane Center? I know I've heard you talk before, and man, you bring that. There's always lessons in racing that you constantly bring out. Will that be part of your talk?
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, that's really where my messages stem from those experiences over 25 plus years of working around high performance, drivers, teams, those championship level organizations that just have this relentless itch for continuous improvement, right? And thinking about the power of mindset and how they show up, because that's really more than half the battle, is how we as leaders choose to show up to the events around us. So that's why a program like this with David makes so much sense when we're talking about leaders that are looking to shift their mindset. They're looking for tools for clarity and focus, right? I mean, they want the strategies to move past burnout. These are all things that attendees are going to have the opportunity to experience at the event on the 8th.
Is this, so you say this is for leaders, so is it just business owners, entrepreneurs? What kind of person would benefit from this experience?
It's a great question. I mean, these are business owners. So when I talk about leaders, these are going to be the business owners that are running the organization. And also, they're next tier down, the people that are going to be helping with that day to day and growing and scaling the business. So I'd say, anyone who right now has within maybe the last 48 hours been thinking about their business going, wow, how do I get it from here to here? I'm feeling stuck, or I had this vision, but I'm not quite able to get to where I want to be. How do I do that? That's typically just about every entrepreneur that I know goes through that every day. So if you're feeling that, if you're experiencing that, this is definitely an experience that you're going to want to invest in, and not just invest in the event, but really invest in you. And I'm a big believer in, what can you do today that your future self is going to turn around and want to give you a high five for and say, thank you so much. And going to this event is going to be one of those high five moments for sure.
Hey, Mike, you're also a published author with your book, Reputation Shift. I've read I'll admit I haven't completed the book. I've read parts. I've read
skimmed the back cover.
I've read sections of it. I've owned a copy for 5 years. Full disclosure, it's like I remember when it came out. You had the release. I think I got you to sign it. I took a photo. The whole thing. Reputation shift.
Can I just add though, Patrick, a little like side note, but for y'all there, Patrick was the person who got me to commit to doing the audiobook. I did not want to do that. I'm like, I don't know that anyone wants to listen to me, let alone me, for 4 hours. They're like, Mike, you've got to do it. So Patrick, thank you for pushing me in that direction. And next time, my next book, I'll put more pictures in there for you. Maybe some options too.
My Reputation Shift audiobook available. That was recorded here at WSIC.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Yes, it was.
Self-plug there. My point of asking about the book is you talked about what you're going to talk about, Reputation Shift, your own personal branding that all people have. Will that play a part in a summit or what you're going to be talking about to the audience there, your book and the message there, Reputation Shift?
Yeah, it's a great question. Honestly, reputation and brand are really the underpinning for business owners, right, and leaders today. So where that will play in, it will be around my messages of presence and intentionality, right? So in those spaces, those are really areas where people show up a better present, like not being distracted by the next thing in my mind while I'm having a conversation with someone, being intentional in how I'm interacting with the people around me, recognizing that like boats going through water on Lake Norman, we leave experience wakes around us. So how can we be more intentional with our words and actions as business owners, not only for our customers, but for those who are working with us, right? So all of those to me, Patrick, really underpin around reputation and brand, because it's how people are going to experience us.
Yeah, that's such a huge part of it. All right. So I see that you do still have tickets available. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. So listen, if this is something that's speaking to you right now, you're a business owner and you're like, Mike, you're in my head right now, what I'm thinking about, what I'm concerned about, where my vision is, please go to daviddowdy.actioncoach.com. And that's Dowdy, DOWDY, daviddowdy.actioncoach.com. Sign up today. If you're a chamber member, even has a 25% discount there. So use chamber 25 as that discount code and get in there, reserve your seat, bring your other friends, bring your business owners, come together, grow, and get ready to get to that next level of your business. It's right there waiting for you.
That's amazing. And then I see you have a VIP offering as well. What is included with that?
Absolutely. And I think the VIP part, I get to interact with the VIPs in there as well. So I don't know if you're winning or losing with that, Patrick. Tell me if that's really worth it. I'm not sure. But yes, we have a VIP package where there's going to be additional value and opportunities to connect with David and myself and other business leaders. I'm not the only speaker there. David's bringing in other business-minded coaches and people who he's worked with in the past that are going to really show folks, this is how you get it done. This is how you scale your business. Here are the tools to get there.
Could you give us
October 8th?
Yeah, I was going to give that, the nuts and bolts of this thing, the when, the where, the why, the how, all that. Could you give us that real quick?
One more, absolutely. I'll stay here and put it on loop if you'd like. So October 8th at the Kane Arts Center in Cornelius. Again, go to daviddowdy.actioncoach.com. You can sign up there. Again, if you're in the chamber, please drop in chamber 25, get you 25% discount. It is a half day. So it's 7:30 to 12:30. Again, an investment in your business, in you. Again, we'll think about that high five moment. Your future self is going to say, thank you. This is it. So please make the investment to be there. October 8th, Kane Center for the Ascent Business Builders Summit. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. And looking forward to the event. Sounds like a great time for, just to sit and learn too. I think business owners or leaders all the time, like you said, working on the business or working in the business, the difference. We say that a lot here as well. So just the difference between those two and what that means.
And to be with people who get it, who are similar, like-minded.
People in that same space. So maybe, you get a lot from the speakers, but you're also going to get a lot from the other people in the room as well.
Oh, you're so spot on. This is really, I mean, we talk about the Lake Norman community, this region. It is community, right? And business owners find themselves oftentimes, this can be isolating. It can be really isolating in that world. So this is also about building community, finding that tribe, those like-minded people who are going to be there to kind of speak into you, lift you up and say, hey, here's some lessons that I've learned along the way. Absolutely all accelerating growth opportunities for success. And that's the other great benefit of the program. Now, I don't know if we're going to have automated taco machines.
Okay.
I'll ask David about that, but that might be a nice add.
Yeah, we'll work on it. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today, Mike. And make sure you get your tickets. Thanks. We'll be right back.
Appreciate it.